Something that is an essential part of operating an online store is understanding what is happening on your store, including how many people are coming to your store, how are they getting there, what are they doing when they get there. And so you need to have a web analytics program that you can use to evaluate your traffic on your store, and Google Analytics provides that tool for you. So I'm going to show you how to install Google Analytics and how to use it once you've installed it on your site. First of all, you need to go to google.com/analytics, as you can see here in the address bar, and then click on Access Google Analytics. If you have a Gmail address, if you're already logged in, then you'll see that it'll just take you right to your dashboard. To set up a new account, you're going to click on Admin. Once you've clicked on the Admin tab, you can click under Account here, and you can see this link that says Create New Account. In this case, it would be onlinesafetydepot.com for my Online Safety Depot website. And I will call it the same thing, website name. Also, I'll just put in the domain, onlinesafetydepot.com. This industry category is available just for Google to tailor your reports a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and select shopping. For e-commerce stores, this is a very popular one, a common default that you can use. I'll then select Mountain Time for the time zone where I want to have data reported, because that's the time zone that my business is located in. So if you'd like more privacy, then you can go ahead and just unclick all those and say I don't want this to be shared at all. And then the next thing you do is you'll click on Get Tracking ID. After you've accepted their terms of service, then they'll provide you with a tracking ID. So this little script that they provide to you is the thing that needs to be installed on each page of your website. And I'll show you how to do that with both WordPress and WooCommerce, as well as the way that you can do it inside of BigCommerce. There are many different plugins available that will allow you to install Google Analytics just by providing your account ID. This is the account number for the Google Analytics account I just set up for my onlinesafetydepot.com website. The plugin that I typically use is called Google Analytics by Yoast. You can get there again by going to Plugins, Add New, and you can search for the term Google Analytics. You can see from the search results that there are a lot of different Google Analytics plugins for WordPress available. The simplest thing that you want to have happen is you just want this program to put that tracking script on each one of your pages. This is a plugin that I have installed to work with Google Analytics and to track my web visitors. Once I have installed and activated Google Analytics by Yoast, I'll click on Settings here, and you can see that it was asking for the code that identifies my site. So I can paste in my Google Analytics code. That actually comes from just this number right here. Once you've got the number and pasted in there, you'll just want to click on Save Changes so that your tracking code is then inserted into your WordPress pages. There's also an option here that you can authenticate with your Google account if you wanted to, and that gives you access to the dashboard from Yoast that integrates Google Analytics with your WordPress dashboard if you'd like to go that route as well. Once you have installed Google Analytics on your site, you can go and check and make sure that it's working. I go to the site, the home page, and I check source, and I just do a search for Google Analytics, and I can see here that that script is installed. I can also go back to my Google Analytics reporting page, and when I go check that out, I should be able to see, if I look at real time, I can see that here it lists me as being on the site. I'll typically go and check one or two pages and make sure that it has me set up the right way. So if I now go check on this, if I refresh this, it shows me as being on this other page. So I can see now that Google Analytics is working for my website, and I'm all set to start tracking the visits to my site and hopefully really quickly seeing that number go up. If you're using BigCommerce and you want to track your web visitors, which I highly recommend, similar to what you would need to do if you're using WordPress and WooCommerce, the first thing you'll have to do is go set up your Google Analytics account. Let's say we've already set up our Google Analytics account, but we need to go back in and find our script. Here's how we do that. First of all, I'll click on Admin, and then you'll see here I've got under Custom Bundle Decor a link that says Tracking Info, and then under that Tracking Code. And I can go and grab this information to get my tracking code. I'll just copy that. Then I'll go into my BigCommerce admin section, and I'll click on Setup and Tools, and then over here under the Set Up Your Store section there is a link that says Web Analytics. I'll click on that. I need to first of all let BigCommerce know that I'm going to be using Google Analytics, so I check this box here, and I'll click on Save. You'll notice that once I've done that, it creates this new tab here that says Google Analytics. So I'll click on that, and then I will just paste in my tracking script. I can make this box bigger to make sure that it's all there. So there's the start script and then script tag. Then I'll click on Save. Once I have saved my tracking script inside of this Google Analytics section here, then when I go to my website, so we check out custommodeldecor.com, I can go and look at the page source. I can verify that that script is being inserted and that my Google Analytics tracking code is being inserted in there. If I wanted to go back to Google Analytics and make sure that script is working, I can come here and click on Real-Time Overview, and I can see that it is recognizing me as being on there right now. I typically will go and just check out another page as well and see if that updates with that. So it did. It's now in this religious/Bible verses category, so you can see that it's following me as I'm going through the site, and that script is now working for me. And that is how you install Google Analytics if you're using a BigCommerce shopping cart system.